Excuse me. Right. I don't even know how to start this one. I didn't even really want to talk about this man because I don't know how I feel about this man. He's let me down so many times. I was a big Ye fan back in the day. I think musically, genius. He's made some, doesn't matter what he does today, it will never touch the music that he made. Cool. But in the recent years, he's unrecognizable. He's done. I'm gonna get into this story that I've got up now, but before that, I was gonna talk a little bit on the DJ Academics interview he did recently, where he was in a KKK costume, talking about his relationship with Kim Kardashian, and even before that, he was on Alex Jones' show talking reckless about World War II and his thoughts and all of that. It with Kanye West, my problem with him is you you say your actions don't you you say one thing but it doesn't compute with your actions. Your actions don't it doesn't connect. Like you say a lot of stuff, like for example, he'll say something like black slavery was a choice, or black people need to do this and that and the other, but then at the same time you decide to have a child with a lady that's not supported, not really builds up the black community, but yet you want to scream black, black, black. Again, there's no problem if you want to, whoever you, what your preference is, what you want to, who you want to marry, who you thought, there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is when you're screaming one thing, but your actions don't scream another. For another example, this guy on DJ Academics, he did an interview with him, and he basically said how he didn't want to sleep with he didn't want to have kids with Kim Kardashian. But then in the same interview, he said, "Oh, God had other plans." Why are you bringing God into it, big man? Come on, don't. It's like don't do that. Why would you say God had other plans? And for and even if that was the case, and you didn't want to sleep with her, you've had what 4, 5 kids with this woman. After the first time, you telling me the second time and third, stop it. Stop it. Don't bring God into it. Don't do that. It's this dumb stuff that you say like this. And then it's his fans that lap it up. I remember I did a video about him the other day, months ago, and then someone in the comments said, yeah, he's opening up our eyes. You don't understand. How is this man opening up your eyes? This is the same man's opening up your eyes, yeah? He's just done a song the other day where he's admitting that him and his cousins had relations, bro. That he went down on his cousin. And listen, my whole thing is, why are you telling us this? What are you doing? And this is kind of probably the reason why he hasn't got full custody of his kids. He's not all there, fam. He's not all there. He's come out and he's made this song, and he's basically did a tweet saying he feels guilty because his cousin's in prison, I think serving life, because something he did to a lady, and Ye feels kind of responsible for when they were kids. They found his dad's magazine, and it had how do you say it? Explicit images and stuff like that, and they started acting out what they saw in the magazine. Cool. But then my whole thing is, why are you telling us? I feel like this man's got a lot of demons, a lot of stuff going on, and he needs help, bro. He needs help. And I'm hearing a lot of people come out and say, "Oh, he needs his meds. That's why." No, 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 no. He needs to be. The fact that this has been going on and people are just letting him just like, where's his management team? Like, someone needs to just take this guy, or whenever this guy comes out, people need to stop printing it and making this headlines. He just needs to stop getting attention, because you have to remember as well, he's got kids, and they're gonna see all this craziness. Like, come on, like, is no one gonna call this out for what it like? It's just crazy. The man needs help. There's so much, I don't even know where to begin. The fact that him and his cousin had this going on, that's mad. The fact that he found a magazine at a young age, which is another reason why sex education is so important, and why kids shouldn't be having sex at such a young age, because it's just, there's so much that comes with sex, mentally and physically. Like it could change you, bro. It could change you. Like even when you have a woman who may be in her 40s and she's doing something with a 16 or 17-year-old or a guy in his 20s. What people don't understand is that can muck up a guy for the rest of his life, because the things that that grown woman will do for this guy, it just, he's not ready for the mental side of it. Like, it's just even the other way around. If a guy who's older messing around with a younger girl, there's so much stuff that goes with it, and it's even deeper than that. Did you even know? I was gonna make a video about this, but I'll put it in with this. But did you know? And I bet you didn't know, right? Every time you sleep with someone, that's it. Your soul ties. In the spirit world, you two, that's married. I wouldn't even say you're bounded for life in the spirit world. In the spirit world, that's marriage right there. You're connected for life. You can't separate it. And that's another reason why there's so many traditions where it's like no sex before marriage, or you need to be virgins and all that. That's where it's all coming from. Look it up if you think I'm lying. And also, did you know Kanye is technically still married to Kim Kardashian? And you're looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, what do you mean? Because of he got divorced, whatever. Cool. When you get married, what do they say at the oath? They said, till death do us part. What does that mean? Doesn't matter if a piece of paper's there. Until the man or woman dies, you're still married to that woman. You can get divorced. It don't mean nothing. Till death do us part. Duh. So yeah, it's a lot, fam. It's a lot. But yay, I don't know. For me, I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff, and it's the timing of this, and I don't know. There was even rumors of him sleeping with a man in the industry. There's a famous guy called, I think, Jeffree Star or something Star, and he kind of dresses feminine. He doesn't identify as a woman, but he's open with his sexuality. He openly says he's gay. He doesn't care. He's openly done interviews saying he slept with loads of people in the industry, but he doesn't come out and expose who they are, because he doesn't want to do all of that. He doesn't care about all of that. He just does what he does. He's openly said he's done basketball players, rappers, you name it, he's done them. But he has no problem with who he is or whatever, but a lot of people are in the closet or whatever, and he's openly done it. And apparently these two have done a thing before, but I don't know. And this is another reason why you should stop looking at celebrities like they're gonna save you. They're not gonna save you. But that's my thoughts and opinions on the situation. But yeah, again, look it up if you didn't believe me about the marriage thing. When I found that out, I was like, wow. Yeah, man, till death do you part. And the more partners you sleep with, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because did you even know as well, when you are having intercourse with a lady and you're not strapped up and you're just going in bareback, the man's semen stays inside a woman for years. For years. You're exchanging fluids. And also, bits of your DNA will go into her, and slowly their personalities will kind of change, because you're mixing fluids. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you're a Ye fan, let me know. But again, I don't wish anything bad on it. Obviously, he's going for a lot. He's going for a lot. Like, for being such a young age and doing that with your cousin. He's got so many demons. Just, yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Yeah, let's go.